Good evening. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, two things to focus on. First off, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, the competitors for the upcoming Tokyo Princess Cup 10 have been announced. We got 16 total competitors for this tournament. So I'm first going to go over each of the names for that tournament. And then I'm going to give my review of TJPW Stick Out 23 that just finished recently. Just finished watching it. So I want to hop on here and give my review. But first, we're going to start off by going over the confirmed 16 competitors for this year's Tokyo Princess Cup 10, which will begin July 15th. So, your 16 competitors will be the Princess of Princess Champion, Mizuki, the International Princess Champion, Rika Tatsumi, Miyu Yamashita, Shoko Nakajima, Miu Watanabe, Hyper Misao, Yuki Aino, Yuki Kamifuku, Nao Kakuta, Hikari Noa, Raku, Suzume, Arisu Endo, Yuki Arai, Moka Miyamoto, and Mahiro Kiryu. Those are your confirmed 16 competitors for the Tokyo Princess Cup 10. This is a pretty dang on good list. Now, of course, unfortunately, Yuka Sakazaki won't be on this list, nor will Maki Ito be on this list. I know a lot of people are probably going to point that out, but no, both of those ladies won't be on this list, so they won't be competing in this tournament. But it'll be interesting to see how this year's tournament goes. Now, remember, Yuka Sakazaki won the Tokyo Princess Cup last year, so at least we know for sure we are going to get a new Tokyo Princess Cup champion this year, being that Yuka Sakazaki isn't in this tournament. So definitely this is a good list. This is a really good list. I tell you, looking at the competitors, I mean, there's no telling who is going to win this tournament. They haven't decided the brackets yet. They haven't decided how the brackets are going to be. They're going to do a lottery at a later date to set the brackets. But I'm very curious to see what type of matchups we get. And just to quickly recap the schedule for the Tokyo Princess Cup. So, the first round matchups, we're going to have July 15th, July 16th. So here's the way that they have the bracket set up. So the first four competitors will compete in their tournament bracket matches on July 15th, first round. And then the next four will be on July 16th. And then the next four will be July 17th. And then the remaining first round matchups will be on July 22nd. So 15th, 16th, 17th, and the 22nd will take care of all the first round matchups. The 29th, July 29th, will be your quarterfinal matchups. So you have 4 quarterfinal matchups. And then August 12th will be your semifinal matchups. You'll have 2 semifinal matches. And then August 13th will be your finals match to crown the Midsummer Queen, the Tokyo Princess Cup champion. Now, typically, the winner of this tournament pretty much gets a title shot at the top title, Princess of Princess Championship. Like I said, currently held by Mizuki, which could change come July 8th, because remember, she's defending the Princess of Princess Championship against Maki Ito, so that could change. Also, before we get into the review, a couple of things I want to point out as well. So, Juria Nagano, that's right, Juria Nagano has returned. She got on the mic and has announced that July 4th, she will be returning to in-ring competition for TJPW. So she'll be all good, all cleared, all healed, and I cannot wait to see Juria Nagano back in the ring. I was really hoping that she would get booked for the Tokyo Princess Cup 10 tournament. But looks like they're gonna ease her back into the mix, which is fine. I'm just happy that she's all healed up and that she's gonna get a chance to compete again. And I'm hoping we get the reunited tag team of Moka Miyamoto and Juria Nagano. Hopefully that works out. Also, it was also confirmed that one of the booked matches for Summer Sun Princess 23, July 8th, we will have Neo Biwei Shikigun, which is Saki-sama Mei Saint Michelle, teaming up to take on the tag team of Yuki Arai and Wakana Uehara. Wow, Saki-sama going up against her former Reiwa AA Canon tag team partner in Yuki Arai. Of course, this was back when she was just Saki Akai. But, yeah, remember, those two were former Princess Tag Team champions before they got dethroned by Wasteland War Party. So, that'll be interesting. Yuki Arai, Saki-sama, going against each other. Former tag team partners, former Princess Tag Team champions. So, that's going to be very interesting. And a big opportunity for Wakana Uehara as well. Give her a chance to get showcased. So that match is booked for Summer Sun Princess 23, which is July 8th. Juria Nagano returns to the ring on July 4th. So looking forward to seeing her. But also, they've got the competitors for the Tokyo Princess Cup 10, which will be very exciting. Later on, they're going to do a lottery to set the brackets. 16 total competitors. So, a single elimination tournament. So, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Can't wait for that tournament to kick off. And that'll be the next big event after Summer Sun Princess. So, a lot to look forward to in the month of July and August for TJPW. Okay, now before we get into a review of Stick Out 23, here's a quick word about Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty, our sponsor. For an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products, here is Game Beauty. They offer many different collections such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, and even this special Persona 5 Royal limited edition makeup collection. They also have free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And you can use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you get 10% off of your order for any and all purchases. So be sure to check out Game Beauty when you have an opportunity. Now, we shall return back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Okay. TJPW Stick Out 23 took place June 11th at Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. And I have to say, this was quite an awesome show. We had some great matches. Of course, it did start out with the Magical Sugar Rabbits coming to the ring and relinquishing the Princess Tag Team Championships, as it was announced that Yuka Sakazaki is injured. She has the neck injury, and even though she tried to play like she was fine and she could compete, Mizuki brought her to her senses. You know, sit this one out. But they had said that they will eventually be back and will challenge for those titles again at some point. But Yuka Sakazaki's health first. Her health first. That's what matters the most. But they relinquished the Princess Tag Team Championships to start off the show. Also, there is a new member. We got ourselves a 5th member of the Up Girls, and Uta. 16-year-old Uta. Not only that, she is a TJPW trainee as well. So, looks like we're going to eventually not only see her perform as part of the Up Girls, but also wrestle in the ring. Make her debut, her in-ring debut. So, hey, that's something to get excited about. You know, more talent for TJPW. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, so we had 7 total matches for TJPW Stick Out, and I have to say, they were pretty entertaining, solid matches. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it with our first match. Alrighty. We opened up with a tag team match. We had the team of Free Wi-Fi, which is Hikari Noa and Nao Kakuta, taking on the team of Runa, Okubo, and Toga. I have to say, this was a solid opening match. And you know what? Toga hits hard. I mean, she hits hard. She popped Hikari Noa a good one later on in the match. And I just have to say, she's got some power behind her strikes, for sure. And did y'all see that nasty deep cut / scar on the lower back of Hikari Noa? Like, ugh. I mean, I know she had that death match with Sawyer Wreck a while back, but oh man, that cut looked bad. It looked like somebody legit took a knife to her lower back or some sort of blade, because that cut looked nasty. Did y'all see that cut on Hikari Noa's lower back? Ooh. Dang, she didn't have that taped up or bandaged? Ooh. Man, she's a trooper. I know she didn't win that match, but still it was crazy. Really, really crazy. But, good match overall. Hikari Noa did get the victory, get the pin for her team, after hitting Toga with a sliding clothesline. Almost kind of like a sliding clothesline, sliding forearm. Then pinned her for the 1, 2, 3. And Free Wi-Fi picks up the victory to open up Stick Out 23. But yeah, great opening match, for sure. Alright, let's continue. Oh, this match was so hilarious on so many levels. We had ourselves a singles match. We had Pom Harajuku versus HIMAWARI. And I could already tell that this was going to be a silly, goofy, but fun and entertaining match. And it definitely did not disappoint. Pom Harajuku with her hair whips and then using HIMAWARI's hair to whip her as well, I thought was pretty funny. And these two were just really silly throughout the match. And you know what? I loved every bit of it. Because I mean, think about it. HIMAWARI and Pom Harajuku in the same ring together in a match against each other. Of course, you're going to get the comedic shenanigans, you know? And this was no different. Very entertaining overall. Back and forth, you know, it did start to get a little bit more intense in the middle of the match and then towards the end. Of course, Pom working on the shin of HIMAWARI. But eventually, Pom Harajuku was able to get the victory after hitting HIMAWARI with the Pom de Justice. Almost kind of like a famouser in a way. But she hit her with that, pinned her for the 1-2-3. Pom Harajuku walks away with the victory. But this was a really entertaining match that really could have gone either way. Both ladies were really silly, but also very entertaining. So, great match from both of these ladies. Indeed, indeed. All right, let's keep it going. Next up, we had what I thought was a very excellent 6-woman tag match. I was really, really impressed with how this match was. We had the team of Kaya Toribami, Yuki Kamifuku, the Casual Beauty, and Wakana Uehara taking on the team of Shino, Suzuki, and Raku of the Up Up Girls, as well as Yuki Arai. I have to say, y'all, this was an excellent, excellent match. Definitely one of my favorites on this card, for sure. This match was solid. I was really impressed with Kaya Toribami. She's been getting better and better. And just saw a lot of high-speed action from her. Wakana Uehara looked really solid in this match. Yuki kind of got in her share of offense a little later in the match, but still looked really good. Raku, Yuki Arai, Shino, Suzuki, all three of those ladies were showcased really well. But I have to say, I was the most impressed with Kaya Toribami in this match. She looked solid in this match. I was very impressed. But yeah, definitely easily my top 3 matches on this card. And Yuki Kamifuku was able to pick up the victory for her team after hitting Shino Suzuki with a famouser. Pinned her for the 1-2-3, but I tell you, this was a solid trios match. This could have gone either way. The ladies looked awesome in this match. But special shout out to Kaya Toribami. She was definitely my favorite in this match, hands down. Okay, let's see. Next up, we had quite another entertaining match. We had Hyper Misao versus Mahiro Kiryu. And I have to say, these two ladies have developed what I feel like is starting to be quite a rivalry, if you ask me. Also, was definitely loving the new gear from Hyper Misao. You know, kind of ditching the cape and going with the green jacket and just... I really liked her gear. Mahiro Kiryu also with some nice gear as well. But there was a lot of bickering back and forth to start this match off. But definitely told a good story between these two ladies. And I have to say, these ladies went back and forth. It really could have gone either way. And honestly, Mahiro Kiryu came really, really close to beating Hyper Misao. I mean, she was like this close to beating her. She had a great showing in this match. But Hyper Misao was just a little too much for Mahiro Kiryu, as she was able to pin Kiryu for the 1-2-3 after hitting her with a Haipami returns, that final cut / Eye of the Hurricane finisher she likes to do. But there was kind of some nice sportsmanship at the end, and then, you know, Hyper Misao kind of kicked Kiryu in the gut, but, you know, had to rub a little bit of salt in the wound. But still, a great showing from Mahiro Kiryu. She came so close to beating Hyper Misao. Okay, let's see who we... Oh, yes. This next one, I definitely enjoyed as well. Definitely in my top 3. Okay. We had ourselves a tag team match. We had the team of the Big Kaiju, Shoko Nakajima and Moka Miyamoto, taking on the team of Haru Kazashiro and Suzume. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I was extremely impressed with Haru Kazashiro. She was showcased very well in this match. A lot of fighting spirit. I mean, she gave it her all in this match. I know Suzume did her thing, but Haru Kazashiro really held her own in this match, being like the main rookie of this match. I was impressed. I was very impressed. Haru Kazashiro got in a lot of offense. I mean, a lot. Especially with the exchanges that she had with both Moka Miyamoto and Shoko Nakajima. I have to honestly say that Haru Kazashiro was my MVP. Even though she was an underdog in this match, she was my MVP. Definitely my MVP. And even though she didn't win the match, she gets a big hand clap from me. Of course, the other ladies did well as usual, but I have to give some extra spotlight on Haru Kazashiro because she looked solid in this match. Hands down, she looked solid. But definitely enjoyed the mess out of this match. Just seeing Haru withstand the offense from Moka Miyamoto, Shoko Nakajima, especially it took so many different submission attempts from Moka to finally put her away. Took like 3 or 4 tries, but Moka Miyamoto was able to get the submission victory for her team, submitting Haru with the Rashomon, that grounded Cobra twist submission. But you gotta give a lot of props to Haru. She looked strong, and she gave it her best. Tried to hang on as much as she could, but just was too much and had no choice but to tap out. Well, she didn't tap, but she kind of nodded to the ref that she gives up. But she had a great showing in this match, hands down. Love this match. I think she will definitely continue to grow from this. Okay. Next up. So, what was originally supposed to be a Princess Tag Team Championship match ended up turning into a 1-on-2 handicap match due to the Magical Sugar Rabbits having to vacate the titles due to Yuka Sakazaki's neck injury. So, we got ourselves a 1-versus-2 handicap match as the Princess of Princess champion, the Popping Sugar Rabbit, Mizuki, takes on Daydream, made up of Miyu Watanabe, and the International Princess champion, the White Dragon, Rika Tatsumi. Now, I did think it was pretty cool that Yuka Sakazaki accompanied Mizuki to the ring, and she was there ringside the whole time, so that was pretty cool to see. And I have to say, Mizuki definitely held her own against both of these amazing superstars in Miyu Watanabe and Rika Tatsumi. And we saw a lot of champion versus champion in this match. The exchanges between Rika Tatsumi and Mizuki were excellent. We had a nice juicy giant swing as well from Miyu Watanabe. Had to point that out. Mizuki did all that she could. She took a lot of offense, dished out a lot of offense. But just both of these ladies were just a little too much for the Princess of Princess champion. As Rika Tatsumi was able to eventually finish off Mizuki, pinning her from the 1-2-3 after hitting a diving hip attack from the top turnbuckle. And the International Princess Champion pins the Princess of Princess Champion for the 1-2-3. But, no shame. No shame at all for Mizuki. Like I said, it's a 1-on-2 handicap match. Those are going to be difficult from the start. Not to mention who she was going up against. So, it was tough, but props to Mizuki. She held her own, she did her best, and she still looked like a strong champion. And by the way, her whirling candy is fire. Fire. Just had to point that out. Okay. And now for the main event, which I must say ended up being an excellent main event. We had the number one contenders match for the International Princess Championship, as we had Yuki Aino taking on Arisu Endo. And I have to say, these two ladies tore the roof off of Corcoran Hall. Two ladies you normally do not see in a main event match in TJPW. And both of these ladies delivered. Props to Yuki Aino for her extremely high-level resilience and fighting spirit. She was struggling in that camel clutch from Arisu Endo. She had it on there and had her in it for a long time, even with the attempts to try to escape. And just, these ladies took it outside of the ring. It was back and forth. And just, both of these ladies, Arisu Endo, Yuki Aino, definitely have proved that they deserve to be in the main event. Without question. Yes, I understand they might not be the ace of TJPW. They may not be on the level of a Miyu Yamashita or a Yuka Sakazaki or a Maki Ito, whichever. But these two ladies definitely showed that they deserve to be in the main event. Hands down. Hands down. A hard-fought battle back and forth between both ladies. But when it was all said and done, Yuki Aino was able to put away Arisu Endo with a Venus DDT, pinned her for the 1-2-3. And ladies and gentlemen, Yuki Aino is your new number one contender to the International Princess Championship. So, that will be Rika Tatsumi's future opponent, which I am guessing she's going to get her title shot at Summer Sun Princess. I hope she does. I really hope she does. But yeah, I actually can't wait to see that match. I want to see how Yuki Aino does against Rika Tatsumi. After getting a big main event victory like that over Arisu Endo, and like I said, shout out to Arisu Endo. She did excellent in this match. But this is Yuki Aino's big opportunity. And you know what? I hope she does well. I hope she does well. I think she definitely has a chance to really make some noise. She has yet to win a singles championship in TJPW. Remember, she was a former Princess Tag Team champion with her sister Nodoka Tenma, who is retired now. But Yuki Aino has never been a singles champion before. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The White Dragon Rika Tatsumi will not be easy to beat. But I can't wait to see her have her opportunity. I think she's going to do well. But that concludes TJPW Stick Out 23. Shout outs to the English commentary team of Drew Parker, Chris Brooks, and Balian Aki. I really love that team. They are a great commentary team. Definitely very entertaining. But another great TJPW event in the books. Shout out to Wrestle Universe. I love that streaming service. But yeah, this was very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. But that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty. And also, let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What did y'all think of TJPW Stick Out 23? What did you think of the matches? What were your favorite matches? What do you think about Yuki Aino as the new #1 contender to the International Princess Championship? Also, what do y'all think about the 16 confirmed competitors for this year's Tokyo Princess Cup? 10. Which I'll list the competitors in the description as well so everybody can follow along. But yeah, let me know what y'all's thoughts are. Like I said, around the corner, before you know it, we got TJPW Summer Sun Princess July 8th. And then July 15th, we'll start the Tokyo Princess Cup. So, a lot to look forward to. But that'll do it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. I hope everybody has a blessed Sunday and rest of their weekend. And I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace out. Love y'all.